A mutual friend that knew both of us in person introduced us on a video call just to be friends, and that's how we met.
That's how we met. For me, like, Dakota was a joker. I mean, she seemed really, cute and sweet, but also like, little, how do you call we call it 장난꾸러기 in Korean. Like, who really want to make a little like jokes. Yeah, that's it. Probably me. We also had a like, what do you call it? Like, attracted to each other, but we don't really show it. Alright? Did you?
I think I agree. You expressed it first, though.
Yes. Don't expose it. Skip. What made me really like her was like her positive vibe. So, she get along with her friends well, and her joke was really witty, but mostly her joke was based on the Bible. So that's, that makes me really like her a lot. And also, she was really thoughtful, I texted her like right before the meeting, then she's gonna wait for 2 hours. And she said, reply me back after 2 hours when my meeting is done. So that was really sweet. And yeah, those are the things.
I think in ways, but I couldn't tell how serious he was. Like, I think he thought, oh, this is a sister that exists and she's single. Like, I don't know if I thought he had a special interest in me at the time, but I think he noticed me. Like, I think he noticed I was single and that we got along well as friends, but at the time I didn't think it was a special notice. And then I noticed he kept making more time for me, like when he was out of cell service because of the location he went to with his father once. He didn't reply me for a few days, and I just thought not much of it. I just was like, okay, like that's past, right? Like it's, But when he got back from that trip, he kept apologizing and said like, oh, I was out of service, I'm so sorry I didn't reply you. When he was with his friends, he would take time to call me. When he was with his parents, he would take time to call me. So it started making me think, oh, like he's making time to show me attention, not just showing me attention because I'm already readily there and available. To be honest, it kind of goes back to how I noticed his interest. It was because he would call me with his parents. So I got to hear his interactions with them. And I also noticed he wasn't shy to interact with me in front of them. And it made me feel like, oh, this person is including me not just in their life, but with his family, people who are, because his parents are spiritual people and they're really kind people. So the fact that he was letting me into that part of his world made me feel like he took me seriously. And it also made me realize how close he was to his family and that they had a healthy relationship, because I could tell that him and his parents had a lot of respect for each other, and that they respected each other's decisions and actions. So that's when my interest in him really kind of took a point where it was more directed and stable.
So for the proposal, we actually, Dakota told me that she wants to be surprised. So I've been planning to propose her in Alabama, but also make her surprised at the same time. So that's why I took this Skylar. I asked her, what's her childhood place and what's her favorite place in Alabama, and it was Lake Nicole. They had such a good memories there. So I planned to do it there, but I told her that I left my ring in California. So I made it, and I was a little proud of myself. Yeah, that happened. Is there anything you can add? Oh.
You surprised me.
I surprised her. Yeah. So it was pretty successful. All of the friends helped us, and yeah, that was really lovely experience. So, obviously it's my first time to propose someone. And I was really nervous, but also at the same time, I was really proud of myself that I tricked Dakota. I was excited and nervous, and also it comes like very real to me that we are getting married. I was happy.
Like, we already knew that we were planning on getting married in May, but him actually proposing with the ring, I wanted him to, like, I didn't want to catch on to it, because I told him I feel like the girls always catch on to proposals, so I expected that I already was going to catch on to it too. So long story short, I was very surprised and I was embarrassed because he did convince me that he had left the ring in California and he was going to do it there away from my family, which would have been fine too, but I was pouting just a little bit. So when I turned around and saw he had the ring, I was pleasantly embarrassed, I guess is the maybe the most accurate description I can give.
Yeah. Probably I want to see her in her dress. It's gonna be really awesome. And also, husband and wife's gonna say, yes I do. And that's gonna be the best moment for me and for Dakota. I'm looking forward. And also, we're gonna be like official couple, married couple. So, that means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to see that every.
I think for me, what I'm looking forward to with the wedding is just being with all of our loved ones. I know because of the distance, most of Paul's friends and family will have to be on Zoom, but I'm glad because his parents are going to be there, and my family and friends from California, Alabama, and some other states are going to be able to be there in person and also on Zoom. And I think just having loved ones with us for such a special day just makes me happy because all my favorite people will be hopefully in one room or at least in one shared moment with us. And then, just like Paul said, making it official and finally ending the dating process because it's
so difficult.
It's very difficult.
I wish this is my last first ever. Probably, like I said, it's a time difference. We started dating, I was in Korea and she was in California, and we had how many hours?
14?
Something, 14 hours, I think? 16, yeah. But it was really hard because when she's having her, daily life, then it's my night time, so I had to sleep. When I'm having my daily life, it's her night. So it was really opposite, and it was really hard. And also, I'm a Korean, which means, we have so many paperwork to do if I'm married to a foreigner. So a lot of paperwork and time zone, yeah. And also, um, my my mother tongue is not English, and it was pretty hard for me to express like my deep feelings, and that was pretty challenge for me.
I mean, I think everything would be the same answer for me, but especially the time zone I think was difficult because we both lead very busy lives during our daytime, and so the little bit of daytime we were able to share, we're both immediately busy. As soon as he wakes up, he's getting ready and leaving the house. As soon as I wake up and he's still slightly awake, I'm getting ready and leaving the house. So it was hard to sometimes sit down and have like a quality conversation. So a lot of our quality conversations actually were over text in the beginning. And then like on the weekend, we'd have a quality, maybe Zoom to Zoom kind of thing. But, that's hard because humans thrive on face-to-face connection and being in person. And, when you're sleepy, you're tired, or when you're just waking up, it's hard to, I think, really communicate at that moment. And so you have to be very understanding of the other person's limitations, with their energy and their time. But I think besides that, sometimes maybe very slightly culture could be a difficulty for us, but his dad gave us really good advice in the beginning. He said, we're Korean culture and you're American culture, but that's not important because we're Jehovah's culture. So as long as we keep being Jehovah, everything is going to be okay. His dad was right, so Mom was pretty good about including Bible principles. Sure, kept Jehovah included in them, so it worked out.
Worked out. So like for me, there was so many things, but like we are different culture, and I'm a guy, she's a girl, so we need to adjust. So it was pretty hard, but I really I got such a good principles from our website. When we just search a word like marriage or wedding, then our website has like thousands of articles, and all of them are based on the Bible principle, but also like all the brothers who gave those articles, they've been already experienced marriage. So it was based on their experience and Jehovah's word. So it was really amazing, and I really got helped. And I'm pretty sure Dakota, she was reading so many articles, so we worked out.
I think too, like some of the, like you said, a lot of things came from articles and also friends that we would go to who were struggling, and being realistic with each other's limitations and each other's expectations was a big one. And then also realizing stress is natural. I think that helped it be a little easier to accept when we were having difficult days or difficult conversations. Because when you expect everybody to get along all the time, you expect to completely agree all the time, you're going to be very disappointed. But if you're realistic, that helped a lot. And something we did a lot of that was because of other people's good example was praying with each other. So Paul would make it a point to pray if we were upset about something else going on, or he would make it a point to pray if we were upset with each other, like to pray together. So if we were in the middle of a conversation that was a little unpleasant for both of us, we would kind of pause the conversation and say, do you want to say a prayer together? I think that always helped us bring it back to a let's look at them for an issue here kind of mentality. So yeah.
Oh, so additional to that, like I've been searching the articles, and one article said that it says focus. Remember that your enemy is the problem, not your wife or husband. So that really helped us a lot. Yeah,
I agree.
now we're here. First of all, I'm really happy to have every single one of you guys here. And I'm pretty sure, like in this wedding in person, all of them are Dakota's friends and family. And I really appreciate you guys. And also, I can really tell that Dakota has such a good reputation. That makes me really happy too. So thank you. I love you.
I think for me, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Like, if you're able to read this or watch this, then it means you're someone very important because you're reading or watching it for a reason. And we just both really appreciate everybody that's going to come and support, and we appreciate everybody that's given us advice, and that's given us counsel, and that's given us comfort, and that's given us things to laugh about and to enjoy. And especially thank you to the people that made themselves available as chaperones, because that's not easy making time for that. So just thank you. We appreciate and love everybody, and we hope everyone has a good time.
이렇게 또 저를 위해서 또 저희 부모님을 위해서 줌에 참여해 주셔서 감사합니다. 정말 이제 부족한 것도 많은데 더 잘 발전해서 좋은 커플이 되도록 노력하겠습니다. 사랑합니다.
사랑해요.
사랑해요.
Line it up.
Perfect.